Welcome to Unit 2, Session 4 of the course Principles and Practice of Education. And here we'll look at pedagogy and andragogy. My name is Vera Ankumase. After completing this session, you should be able to explain the concept pedagogy and andragogy. Explain the assumptions of andragogy and differentiate between andragogy and pedagogy. Let's first look at pedagogy. Pedagogy literally means that the art and science of educating children, and often is used as a synonym for teaching generally. It is often used in the generic sense to mean methods of teaching. More accurately, pedagogy embodies teacher-focused education. In pedagogy, teachers assume responsibility for making decisions about what will be learned and how it will be learned and when it will be learned. This implies that children mostly depend on their teachers for skills and knowledge, and this does not encourage child-centered education. Let's look at andragogy. Andragogy is the art and science of teaching adults or helping adults learn. It assumes that adults are self-centered, for they have experienced that previous knowledge, and they only require a teacher to help them to learn and not to direct learning. Adults are self-motivated and ready to learn, and therefore play active role in learning and doing independent research, group discussions, etc. The orientations to learning in teaching adults therefore includes discussion, simulation, brainstorming, as well as questions and answers. It means that this largely emphasizes teaching adults, and andragogy encourages self-centered learning, and teachers are only supposed to facilitate learning. We look at assumptions of andragogy. What are the assumptions of andragogy? And here we have self-concept, experience, readiness to learn, orientation, and motivation. So let's first look at self-concept and the assumptions of andragogy. As a person matures, his self-concept moves from one of being a dependent personality towards one of being a self-directed human being. Adults are able to direct themselves towards learning. 2. Experience. As a person matures, he accumulates a growing reservoir of experience that becomes an increasing resource for learning. That means the person gains experiences as he or she learns. A readiness to learn. As persons mature, his readiness to learn becomes oriented increasingly to the developmental tasks of his social roles. Here, the person must be ready to learn and must not be forced. Orientation to learning. That's another point under assumptions of andragogy. As a person matures, his time perspective changes from one of postponed application of knowledge to immediacy of application, and accordingly, his orientation towards learning shifts from one of subject-centeredness to one of problem-centeredness. The meaning of this is that adults are able to change from one theoretical learning to practical and problem-solving learning. Then finally, motivation to learn. As a person matures, the motivation to learn is internal. Persons develop internal motivation to learn because they are adults. Now, apart from the self-assessment questions that you have to look at, you also have to draw the differences between andragogy and pedagogy. So the next time we meet for face-to-face, we will discuss fully the differences between andragogy and pedagogy. We come to the end. Thank you.